say I'm the biggest, the largest.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
The biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest.
It's called a promo, kid.
Shut your
and
mouth,
if you want to
John.
be the big dog, you're going to have to learn how to do it. So go ahead.
Acknowledge me. These people, these are all my people because they acknowledge me. Let me talk to ya. I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Me and my hot husband are the greatest wrestling couple of all time.
Make sure he hoards all that money so he can give it to all the new ex-WWE guys he keeps bringing in. That can't lace my goddamn boots!
But wait a minute, at one point that would have been you and your...
Everything I touch turns to gold. There is nothing I can't do.
You can't see him anymore.
Hey, say I'm the biggest, the largest.
Yep. Welcome back. Uh-oh. We got a shared screen on the screen.
Oh, shit, my fault.
Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Budget Cut Podcast brought to you by dopecontent.com. We got, as always, my guy MT Darkness on the screen. We are being joined by three special guests as well. I like to call these the Twitch Avengers, the BCC, the Budget Cut crew. You know, we got Push Play the DJ here. We got my man Tone from Get the Tables. And we got Showtime 2 Wavy in the building. We are here to talk about some WrestleMania predictions real quick. And then we'll get into a little Darby Allin winning the championship. And then after a little wrestling, because we know Showtime has to go, he's on a tight schedule today. We're gonna kind of break down real quick, just quick predictions of the NBA playoffs. So we're gonna get right through it. But before we start, he's chanting BCC. What up, y'all? Go ahead and get your introductions, man. Push Play. Where can they find you?
Find me everywhere. Push Play the DJ, PUSHPLAYTHE DJ. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Kick, Instagram, Twitter, all the same name. That's where you find me.
Next up, Tone, where can they find you?
Twitch, Get the Tables, easy, and over on TikTok, you can find me ranting and raving about wrestling over there as well.
There it goes. My guy Dark.
Find me here on Twitch, MT Darkness, or find me on Twitter at just M Darkness, and replace the S's with 2 5s.
Did the mic volume change, or am I tripping?
Nope, it definitely did change.
It did change, and it was good.
Hello?
Yeah,
you're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. Showtime 2 Wavy. Let them know where they can find you.
Showtime 2 Wavy on all platforms, all social media platforms, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, everything, you name it.
There it is, man. Once again, we are here. Thank y'all for joining. If you're on the red app, make sure you hit the like button. It helps the stream go a long way. If you're on the purple app, all you got to do is say what's up, and it helps the stream go a long way. And it's all free, man. It's all free. Like, if you can't support for free, what you even doing here to begin with? But let's get right into it, man. It is WrestleMania week. And I'm gonna just say it outright before I even ask y'all. To me, it doesn't feel like WrestleMania week at all. But how you guys feel?
You can
Same.
thank Pat McAfee for that.
Nah, you're right. The hype of WrestleMania isn't really there like of previous years. I'm gonna just watch it when it happens, honestly.
I'm honestly not even going to see it live Saturday. I didn't double book myself again, so I got another gig. So I'm not even going to see it live. But Tony, how you feel about it?
Well, the build of this WrestleMania has been ass, so no, it does not feel like WrestleMania at all.
Okay, everybody feel the same, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I will give them a little bit of credit. I will give them a little bit of credit. They've been doing a lot to try to save and salvage it. A lot of these promos that have been happening on Twitter, a lot of the stuff that's been happening on other spaces. I don't know if y'all saw today, Jey Uso yoking up Cameron.
Yo, that was hilarious.
Like stuff like that. It's like, okay, you kind of reeling me back in. I want to see what happens. Cameron already said he's gonna be at WrestleMania 2, so I just want to see what happens.
Hey, real quick, Dynamite J, bro. Appreciate the sub, man. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Jake Cross said Tony is just a new WWE hater. You know what, Jake Cross? It might be that way. You know, we got Dave hating AEW, then we got Tony hating WWE, huh? See, look, see.
Don't want to know me, then.
Hey, there we go.
It's a new time.
Star Power, what's good? Appreciate you joining. Appreciate y'all joining. And Dave, you definitely got a point. Tony might be on the AEW train, but anybody else, you know, did y'all see anything else? Did you see Shannon Sharp with Jey Uso today?
I missed that.
So he went on and confirmed that he's knocking down Jada Parker.
Oh,
that came out because of the picture that showed up. There was a bunch of them at the heart dungeon. Yeah. At that point, it was no way. There was no way of denying.
And Shannon specifically asked him about the Instagram post where it says she's mine.
Yeah, she mine. Yeah.
And he just like, bro, I gotta say it. He was like, yeah. And he was like, you know who it is? She the baddest one down there. And it was like, and then Shannon Sharp put a picture of them two side by side.
Yeah.
Can I say
Shannon
something?
messy, so I mean that's not shocking.
Can I say something?
Very.
Yeah, I agree.
Congratulations, brother.
I agree.
Congratulations, you won. All these dudes who thought they had a shot ain't got a shot. You won. Congratulations. No Tyrese.
Hey.
It's messed up, man.
Congratulations.
Right, exactly.
Listen, I'm just saying congratulations. I don't know what this man's situation is. People like, oh, is he still married or whatnot? I don't care.
No.
But guess what? What's shown to me is that he in a relationship. I hope it work out, brother.
Hey,
all power to him.
That's it.
She got all the anyway. Let's get into the card. Let's get into the card. What you say, Jada the Raw song? I doubt it. They about to get robbed out of some more talent, so Jada needs to stay there.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and get into the card, man. We ain't gonna waste no time. Dynamite talking about he's Dolph Ziggler. Okay. Let's get to the Saturday card. I guess we start from there. So the 6-man tag team, we got 2 matches on ESPN, the regular ESPN, and then the rest of it is on the pay-per-view. So I'm sorry, ESPN 2. So the 2 matches on ESPN 2 is the 6-man match between the Usos and LA Knight taking on Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and I Show Speed. Who you got?
I mean, I think there's only one choice there. You're gonna go with the Usos and LA Knight. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how Speed does in a bigger type of environment. You know, I mean, I don't know if y'all watched the YouTube series when he was like doing all the challenges with all the sports dudes, and when he did the one with Randy Orton. So I think he's gonna deliver for what he is known to do. But I mean, how you gonna have the Usos and them lose? But LA Knight is with them, so you never know.
Wait.
No LA Knight shade, but it's like, come on now, LA Knight don't get no love at WrestleMania, bro. Come on.
And that's exactly why they go. Well, I mean, I say they gonna lose just because what Jay did to Cameron. Cameron's gonna be there and cost them the match.
And I want to see what happens with that too.
So, Tony, who you got?
I'm with them. With push, I got Usos and LA Knight. I think ISO Speed will do fine. If
Mhm.
anybody saw the video, like he was mentioning, ISO is very athletic, and I'm sure he'll bust out a couple of moves that will impress the crowd. But if the LA Knight and the Usos lose, my God, LA Knight might as well just pack it up and get out of there. Because
That's
I
messed
mean, but yeah, Usos LA Knight. There's no way they lose that match.
Dynamite J said it's going to be a whole lot of Meg Thee Stallion, which means ass. Dark, who you got, man?
I'm going the same as Push and Tone. I'm going with the Usos and LA Knight. I think this is going to just more so be a spectacle, just to see how ISO Speed does. You know, is he going to fall into the category of, you know, good celebrities like Bad Bunny and Logan Paul, you know, coming into the industry and doing their thing, or is he going to be a flop like Jelly Roll? Which, you know, by the way, the completely different situation for a later match that we'll talk about. But yeah, well, I think that Speed's going to do really well. You know, if you watch his streams, you already know he's athletic, like Tone has mentioning before. So I think that at the very least, you know, if that's what we're gonna have eyes on, then I think that it's gonna perform in that sense.
Showtime, who you got?
I'm going against the grain, man.
Oh,
I'm going against the grain. I feel.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I think that with everything that's going on with WWE, they have put themselves in such a weird space that they go for the shock value, because logically it makes sense, right? The Usos, LA Knight, you know, going over with the Vision and Speed, like, it makes sense. I can see it, but in my head, I see them screwing over my boy Austin Theory, man. I see Austin Theory. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he'd be the one to take the pin if the Usos win, but like I said, that LA Knight hate that Paul got in his heart, I think he takes that out on him one more time. LA Knight eats a pin, man. I think LA Knight eats a pin, man. So I'm gonna go with the Vision and Speed.
Yeah, so I guess everybody else got the Usos and LA Knight. Me and Showtime got the Vision and Speed. Next match, which is crazy to be on ESPN, but I kind of get it. Unsanctioned match: Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre.
What?
Yeah,
That's, you know what? I give them credit. It's on free TV. Well,
yep,
free pay TV. But but I'm sorry, that should be on the main card, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Fatu, I gotta go with Fatu, man. I gotta go with Fatu. Even though, like, I want Drew to win it bad, but I gotta go with Fatu, man.
Yeah, it has to be Fatu.
Yeah,
I got Fatu as well.
There's no point in Drew winning, and Drew's my guy, but there's like no point in him winning.
yeah, it benefits Jacob winning more than it does Drew, because he can catapult Jacob to bigger and better things after this match. So I got to go Jacob.
Okay, all right. So we all got Jacob on that one. That's cool. That's cool. He better win. And then we get to the first match on the actual card. Start off with the 4-way tag team women's championship match. Nia Jax and Lash Legend versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Bayley and Lara versus the Bella Twins, if Nikki is healthy.
So I have a better question than who wins this match. So my question is, do you see any one of these teams winning the titles and coming out of WrestleMania, them doing something and elevating that division specifically?
No.
So then why are we here?
Marketing wise,
I have a better question.
Yeah.
Why are we having this match on the card and not having Julia defending that women's US title?
Okay, why was Tiffany Stratton and her put on SmackDown out of nowhere?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Don't get me started, y'all. I've been about this
How many times are we gonna have the tag team championships on the women's side defended in multi-team matches at WrestleMania?
They don't know what to do with them.
Yeah,
It's just lazy booking. That's all it is. That's all it is. They know all these women aren't great in the ring. It should just be Lara and Bayley versus Charlotte and Alexa, to be fair. I like Lash Legend. She's my girl. I think she's very talented, but that tag team isn't doing it right now. And the Bellas, they can get out of here.
Oh no, they kind of killing the Bellas.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Nia Jax. I like Lash Legend. Don't get me wrong. She's one of the best ones they have in that tag team match. But I don't know. Kinda done
My problem with Bailey and Lyra, I feel like they never fully flushed out their dynamic because so many things have happened since then. Like they were friends, then they weren't. Then Bailey had the whole situation with her mental state. They never really dove into that. So it's like I enjoy them as competitors. Don't get me wrong, but as a tag team, I don't think they should be at the top until they establish exactly what their dynamic is. But they're good. They're the safe pick. If we're gonna go like 2-on-2, like solely just 2-on-2, they would be safe. But there's so much story that they haven't dove into with that. I wouldn't really, I don't know. I don't think I'd lock in with that. The Bellas, I don't even know why they're here. One of them better eat the pin. One of them better eat the pin. That's what they're there for.
Gonna get a pin. I don't know about eating the pin.
Wow.
They're gonna have Bellas win that, and they're gonna do whatever marketing campaign with that. That's who I got.
The Bellas win. Y'all got the Bellas winning?
Oh yeah, big time.
I don't.
It's TKO. We
No,
talking.
I do not.
Yes,
I do not.
I don't.
They sent the Bellas out there to the Super Bowl. They didn't send the other teams.
Oh no.
So
is Lash and Nia still champs?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as long as they still champs, then I'm going with my girls. I'm going with Lash.
I think Bailey and Lyra win. I think they're gonna give Bailey her moment since they kind of took it away from her last
I
year.
hope so.
That's a good
So
point. They
I
should.
think they're gonna give it to Bailey and Lyra this year.
Oh wow.
Didn't Bailey like win a chip at Mania 2 years ago?
Yeah, but then she was also cut off Mania.
Yeah.
True.
For Becky Hogan. Yeah.
Like they returned a favor to her in that aspect. But as long as it's not the Bellas, I'm okay.
I think I'm with that.
Yeah.
Hey, big cats because they're the Bellas. That's why, bruh.
Right.
Let's see. What do you say?
The Basuras.
Bella twins will become. Yeah, they will. So agreed. Start. Moving on.
Shaking your head push is gonna happen.
Yeah, he really. Oh,
I'm gonna have a table ready to flip, bro.
Oh,
I hope this is not in order, but it looks to be in order. So following that is AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
For the IC title, right?
Yes.
Man,
that I feel like that's gonna cook, and
AJ got to win, right?
I would hope that AJ should win, but it's Becky.
I think Becky's gonna win. I think Becky's gonna win, and they're gonna go for one final hardcore match or something like that. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Nobody
Backlash
at the rubber
want to
match.
see that, bro.
I agree. Nobody wants to see mid length.
Are we looking forward to this match? Like, are we looking forward to this match?
I'm not.
I'm not.
Okay.
Hey, yo.
Okay, because I'm like, Push sounded a little too excited. And I'm
not looking forward to.
Care?
I'm not looking forward to mid Lynch and AJ Lee at all.
Yeah.
Tony, you always been reliable when it comes
Mid
to
Lynch is
kind of crazy, bro. Like,
y'all gotta. Hey, come on, Jay Cross. It's a Pittsburgh match.
Pittsburgh
Over the tag team match.
Hold on, wait.
I'm gonna drink a lot of water beforehand, man.
Is this the Divas era again? Like, what's good with y'all?
Nah, the 4-way is gonna be entertaining at least. That's the issue. I feel like if we've got to the point where Becky and AJ have this heated rivalry and whatever, and they've had a couple of matches at this point with the mixed tag and all that. This match should have had more intensity, and it should be a submission match. They both have submission finishers. So I'm not invested into this. I feel like they've just been saying surface level BS in their promos. I don't care about it. There's no real stakes outside of the championship, and respectfully, since it left Maxine Dupree, I haven't cared about the championship. So
I respect it. I respect
it when she had it.
Nah, I did.
I started to care and be invested because there was a story there. We should have had Maxine. Hot take, maybe we should. Right, low key legend versus the prodigy or the apprentice. That'd have been fire. So I mean,
what if they had that? What was that steel cage? That octagon that they had?
There was something there. There was something there.
Yeah, but she wasn't even 2 weeks ago. I already said they already killed Natalia's new character. So thank God she's going to fight Shayna Baszler at Bloodsport. Because WWE wise, they just killing her. So I got AJ Lee winning though, and I think it will be a more entertaining match than the tag match.
This match is gonna be bad. It's gonna be a bad match.
I'm with Tone.
You're relying on AJ since she's returned. I know she's been gone for 10 years. She does not look good in the ring, man.
Not at all.
She's only looked good one time, and it was with Bailey because Bailey literally carried her ass the whole match. And you're relying on Becky to do that? Please.
Wow.
Becky's right. I agree with him
I'm not
100%.
doing it with y'all again. We're not doing this again, bro. Y'all disrespect so much. Y'all disrespect Becky Lynch so.
All Becky
much.
Lynch is good at is talking. Other than
Her
that,
character is fire. Once
That's
that
not
bell
what
rings,
Sports
it's like,
Illustrated says. That's not what Bleacher Report says.
oh,
She has a great theme song. I like her theme song.
All right.
Hey, her theme song smack too.
mhm.
I'm just saying, bro.
that's all. That's about all she got on her. That's it.
Damn.
Once that bell rings, just turn the TV off.
That sounds like a couple of wrestlers that I don't want to name right now.
dang.
Only wants Maxine to pre-back, says Richie Varkins.
No, yeah, I'd rather see Natalia in this predicament than any of these two women.
I don't want to see Natalia. I want to see Natty.
I want to see
the
Natty.
boat.
Yes.
Oh, Natty, excuse me.
Yes.
Yes.
Fair.
Following that, Seth Rollins versus Gunther.
Hell yeah. Here will be a
Yeah,
match.
we're seeing it for like the
Got a
fourth
certified
time
hood
in
classic
like
right here. Oh,
365 days.
Real quick though. Real quick. I remember somebody kept saying that Gunther is doing this because Rey Mysterio was hurt.
Supposedly.
Originally, yeah.
Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio is now in a ladder match.
Yeah.
I heard that this has been the plan since Elimination Chamber. That's what I heard.
That's what I thought. Cause I'm like, it don't make sense because if you could do Seth and Gunther in 3 weeks, you could do Rey and Gunther in 3 weeks if that was the plan.
Yeah.
So also Ray said that he wanted to save his last match for Dom. So if he was going up against Gunther and Gunther's killing his career, that wouldn't happen. So it's like a lot of weird things have been said, but I mean, I feel like it just makes sense for it to have been planned. I don't think they just did a drop of a dime switch. So
Yeah.
No. I think the build to this has been kind of weird because if it is true that they knew that this was the plan since Elimination Chamber, then the 3 week, 4 week like swerve of having Seth go after the Vision still when you could have used that time to just build up Gunther and Seth. I think that was weird, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's gonna leave a hole anyway because everybody knew that he was gonna come after the Vision regardless. So then if you just pivot and just say, okay, now I'm gonna focus on Gunther, people are gonna be like, so are you just done with chasing the Vision? Like
this is not AEW. But so what it's doing is they're setting up Gunther versus Brock.
Yes.
So the whole favor thing is, hey, you owe me a favor for taking out Seth Rollins for you. It's gonna be Brock Lesnar. So with that said, I got Gunther.
yeah.
Same.
I think we see the return of Braun Breaker, and I think he gets involved. I think Gunther wins.
Yeah, so we all in agreement with Gunther.
I think Gunther's got
Gunther
it.
wins. Yeah.
All right, moving on. Stephanie Valkyrie, as Naomi says it, versus Liv Morgan. I'm struggling with this one.
This has been my second favorite build in all of Mania, and I would say that I didn't expect it at all to go that way, like from Jump Street. Like these two women have been doing the best job at promoting their match.
Yeah.
Like in particular, shout outs to Liv too. Like last Monday when she came out looking crazy, I don't know if it was because she had just had no sleep coming off of Coachella and going straight to Raw or what.
Got a head smacked last week.
That too, but like man, like these two have cooked with this program so far, and I just hope that the match lives up to it too. So
Yeah.
Who you got? You said Liv?
I'm gonna go with Liv. Yeah, I think Liv takes the title.
I'm struggling with this one, but go ahead. I think I got a theory though on why I'm gonna choose.
I'm struggling with it too, but I still want Stephanie to go belt her ass on Liv, bro. I want Stephanie to go belt her ass on Liv.
Why do you feel that way?
Because it's Stephanie.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Because
all
it's
it
Stephanie.
Yep.
Fair enough.
It's Stephanie, bro.
Fair enough.
Tony, who you got?
I got my girl Liv, new up and coming artist. Watch out, Taylor Swift. Just saying, man.
I mean, she sounds better than Taylor already, but
Just saying, watch out. She's about to take over the world, brother. Liv Morgan.
That's another story. Showtime, you got Liv?
For the first time in a really long time, I'm back in Liv. She definitely carried this whole program. It's been great, but she's been carrying heavy. So I think it's Liv's time, and I don't think she has a one-on-one victory at Mania, right? So
no, she's always been in multi-girl matches. So
yeah, so I feel like this is a good time for her. She's earned it. I'm gonna go Liv. I'm gonna go Liv.
J. Cross got Liv.
Dirty jersey.
You say
crazy.
Travis Kelsey is punching walls right now. Hey, I'm saying. What else? Who I got? I want Stephanie to win, but I got Liv too because I feel like they're gonna have Liv be the champion, and then Raquel is gonna turn on her.
So, see, that's my thing because I personally wanted Stephanie versus Raquel in this match.
Yeah,
because I feel like Stephanie versus Raquel was gonna cook because they were starting to build that up, and then Liv came back and she started doing her thing, and like I said, it was a great build.
Yeah,
but that's why I want Stephanie to win because I really want Stephanie versus Raquel to have that match.
I wanted what Push said. I wanted Raquel actually to win the Rumble and pick Stephanie. Yeah.
Yep.
Because there was so much like story behind it.
Exactly.
Stephanie beat Raquel, right?
Yes.
In like a street fight or something. I was mad because I was mad at that. The whole Judgment Day got involved and Stephanie still won.
That was not a good match, though, if I remember correctly.
The match was good up until the end. From what I it's something I gotta look back on, but I remember saying, okay, wait a minute, are they actually gonna pull the trigger on Raquel? This is crazy. And then they did, and I'm like, oh, okay, they WWE'd it. I understand.
It was,
but
oh Lord, we at the main event, y'all. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton.
No way.
Cody Rhodes with Jelly Roll versus Randy Orton with Pat McAfee.
Is that confirmed? Is Jelly Roll coming out with Cody?
It'll be tomorrow. It'll be confirmed tomorrow.
I just have Randy win, man. Let's stop. Playing around, man. Let's stop playing
Randall, please.
Hey, all I gotta say is the road to SummerSlam starts on Saturday.
Yeah, can't wait to see that tag team match.
Yeah. Pat McAfee's gonna take he's gonna pin Cody, and then Pat McAfee gonna run with the title and all this other BS.
What in the 2K booking is this? What do you mean?
It's the TKO booking.
Jay Cross, you're right because somebody posted a funny video today of Hulk Hogan when Bret Hart pushed Hulk Hogan in the ring with Yokozuna. It was like, go get the title. They said that's what Randy's going to do with Pat Saturday, and Pat is going to walk out the champion.
It's so crazy to me how insignificant in this feud Randy Orton feels all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, bro.
It's so wild.
Very weird.
And 3 weeks ago, that wasn't the case. Like, it was a very easy layup to play off of all of, like, and me and Dope were talking about this on the podcast last time. Very easy to play off the 20 years of history that y'all got between Cody and Randy.
Right.
But now
it was right there.
This guy comes in out of nowhere and takes away everything, takes like all of the air out of all the oxygen out of that program. Because now it went from being the second biggest program to just being dead last. This is probably the match that I don't want to see at all.
This should have been on ESPN.
Honestly,
this should have been on ESPN.
Honestly.
Damn.
Jeez, you already on the network. Why didn't Pat McAfee make sure that this match was on ESPN free for everybody?
Yeah,
right. That should have been something that you would have did. What they messed up on, there's no reason why Pat McAfee should have been the voice that Randy was listening to. So I had a friend said that the best way that could have went about this was that Randy Orton said that he had a voice that he listens to. At the end of the day, it was no voice, and it was just him just hearing shit and going crazy. It was all in his head.
It's literally in his fucking song.
Right. You listen, Ted DiBiase got to quit it. Ted DiBiase got to quit it right before that happened. You could have called Ted DiBiase.
F him. Nope.
You could have called Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens, yeah.
Right.
Would have been great.
Kevin Owens, we said that. Kevin Owens would have been wrestling, but you know.
Right. There was a lot of people you could have called.
Yeah.
But the thing is like you all said, it was handed to him. This feud was handed to him. There's nothing that you needed to add to this feud. Mm-hmm. They have 20 years of history, and one of it has been mentioned at all during this whole storyline. It's all about Pat McAfee
timeline on Twitter
and the IWC, and we're gonna save wrestling from the guy who saved wrestling last year. It just doesn't make any damn sense. It's so stupid. They ruined this match.
Listen, if we don't get a Cody Lander somewhere down this road, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I'm giving up hope, man. That's
I'm starting to as well.
It's the only reason I've been investing in Cody Rhodes since he went 3-0 on Seth all them years ago. I've been waiting for the indie style Cody, American Nightmare to come back, because it's interesting to me that the American Nightmare has been the biggest heel. The irony in that is crazy. The biggest baby face is crazy to me, but I know what he's capable of from the indie scene, from ROH and all that stuff. I'm waiting for that. The moment he taps into that, I'll be purely invested again. But up until now, I'm not a big Cody guy because I can't. So
Yeah.
I need Randy to get the title up off him. Let's see where they go from here. They didn't pull from the 20 years of history. That was a big mistake, like you guys said, as a layup. I'm just ready to get it over with and get tonight too. So
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of people waited 3 years for this matchup. You get it, and then they don't even touch the history
yeah,
No.
outside of tweets on social media, where WWE has been showing like clips of him and Randy and Dusty and all that. And the Bullet Club is fine. So Richie Vargas said Kevin Owens style wins. Yeah, he don't have to get physical though.
Right.
It would have made sense for
He
him.
could have just been on the phone.
Yeah.
You saw him on screen.
That's it.
Dynamite J, he could have called Ghostbusters.
It
Don't
probably
call
would've worked, too.
nobody. If it ain't Ric Flair, Orn Anderson, Kevin Owens, don't call nobody. And really, you don't even need them. Just go off your history, bro.
Right.
yeah.
But hey, whatever they want to be stupid. I'm gonna save my vent today. I'm not gonna get into this because SmackDown pissed me off. I'm sorry. Pat McAfee is the one walking out with the title
Yeah,
at the end of that show, and the end of that segment, and then Trick Williams and Sami Zayn ended with Lil Yachty getting the last word.
It's been weird.
That's the future of wrestling. WrestleMania. It's gonna be just hammered with a bunch of one-off appearances by a bunch of celebrities. That's what we're looking at.
What did Kenny Omega say? Mr. Beast versus Logan Paul?
Yeah. Yep.
It's coming.
Yep.
It's coming.
Yep.
Shout out to Cleaner, man.
Mm-hmm. He
Yeah,
predicted this.
So dope. Let us know when you get booked against Trick Williams. All right.
I'll be on this team. I ain't going up against him.
Hey, since y'all mentioned Julia, she is defending the title, but tomorrow night on SmackDown.
Oh hell.
Yeah, against Tiffany.
What?
Yeah.
Tiffany,
Oh my
Charlotte.
God! Are you serious?
Tiffany
On the
beat Charlotte
SmackDown
last
before
year.
Mania weekend?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Holy Christ, dude!
Tiffany
Oh
beat
my
Charlotte
God.
last year in a title match, and this is what you got for her.
Yeah.
Julia is freaking Julia.
Crazy work.
Just saw it on Twitter right now. Hate to break it to y'all.
Crazy work.
Are the SmackDown tag titles going to be defended too on SmackDown?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Oh, you said on Smack? I don't know
I
if
said
on
on Smack-
SmackDown.
they
We're not
they
on-
would
we're not
never
Mania
put that
for
on
sure.
WrestleMania because WWE hates tag teams. So I mean,
Dude, don't they? Shoot, I bet they still got the freaking Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and shit.
stop.
They do.
Stop.
They
Oh,
do.
yeah,
It
Roy-
is.
yeah,
do?
that's gonna be-
That's
happening
tomorrow
tomorrow.
night too.
I
That's
told
all.
Oh,
you.
on SmackDown.
Yeah.
All right, man. Sunday, we got Penta. This is on ESPN. We got Penta, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev versus Rey Mysterio, IC title ladder match, first match.
I want Javon to win. That's who I want.
I want Javon or Rusev to win. That's
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Rusev
winning
damn
would be
good.
kinda clean.
I want bro. My man, listen. My man needs revenge and redemption from
even know how
losing
he
to
got
John Cena. My man was on a fucking tank, and y'all made my man lose his U.S. title to John Cena.
It's
I'm
funny
not
that you
letting
said
it go.
fucking and tank in the same bar.
Yeah.
we heard about what you know. Never mind. Continue.
Yeah.
So who needs the title more, Rusev or Javon?
Probably Rusev.
Probably
Javon,
Rusev.
because they not gonna do shit with Rusev. Javon.
I wouldn't. Hear me out. Rusev wins. Javon takes it off him
Rusev is
later
done.
on down the line. I mean, I think Javon's gonna win. If Javon doesn't win, Penta retains. I don't really
Yeah.
see Rusev winning. But if he was to, I think that'd be a cold like rivalry. And for Javon to overcome a mountain like Rusev, 1-on-1, that would be fire. But you know, we'll see.
I got Javon.
Be a hell of a match, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'm looking
I think it'll
forward
be one of the best ones of the card. I think knowing WWE, they'll do Ray. They'll give it to Ray. But I want Javon. I want Javon to win.
Oh.
Dude, they just randomly put Ray in this match and he wins it out. Come on, bro. What they gonna do? Have Dom take it back off of him, and then that'd be the
Yeah.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah. Oh yeah. Big
Yes.
time. Oh, 100%.
Yes.
Oh yeah. And then have a double title match at AAA. 100%. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Double
Man.
title match. at
Arena
AAA.
Mexico. 100%.
shout out to the Undertaker, by the way. He's
to.
killing it.
Listen,
Killing
listen, I ain't gonna hold you.
Never
I
thought
would-
I'd say that.
If they would have put El Grande Americano versus original El Grande Americano mask versus mask at Mania, I would have been
Yeah,
sad,
sold.
ready
They
to
would
go.
appreciate it at Mania.
Oh,
They wouldn't.
That's,
Nah, No, they would. The crowd would
That's the
hate it.
problem, though. The way that they've been booked on either place, like if
Polar
they booked that at
opposites.
Mania, because every time
Yeah,
these
it'll
two
be
have been
done.
on Raw, it's been trash. Like
Yeah.
the crowd reception's been trash. The way that they've booked them, the way that they've done their storyline, it just hasn't.
The way that they're
doing it bad.
presented is different over here.
Yeah.
It's they're like very
Yeah.
jokey, gimmicky, like it's
Bro.
lighthearted and
Yeah.
it's bullshit. But when they're over there, it's intense.
It's
like they're
serious. Yeah.
rolling.
Yeah.
I said this to somebody. I said that I think Ludwig Kaiser is the most over wrestler right now in wrestling, bro. Just because of what he's doing with the gimmick.
That's not a crazy take.
Yeah, he's over.
Bro,
He learned Spanish.
that
Like,
pop-
he's crushing it.
So
Like,
he's
bro.
winning that match
He
for
is-
sure.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So do we feel bad for Chad Gable?
No.
No.
At this
Nah,
point,
'cause
do
he
you,
be
think,
out.
do you think he's been doing a
No.
phenomenal job and it is what it is? It just
Oh,
turned
no,
out
I
the way
think
it
if
turned out.
anything, he loses this match and then he comes out even a bigger heel than he was a face when he was in AAA because he's gonna be a monster. At
Now
that
he's gonna
point.
be that American over there
I mean,
taking on.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yup.
Yeah, because we're never gonna see Ludwig back again. He's gonna be Americano. for the rest of his career. Yeah.
Hey, Mexicano way. That's what
I'm mad at it.
I'm all for it.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
at
let
all.
me real quick, just because I can't remember the final names for the ladder match. Who y'all got? I got Javon.
I got
Javon.
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 Like I said Javon or Rusev, so but
I'm
I'll
going-
probably go with Javon.
I'm gonna go Penta. Penta retains.
That makes sense. Also on ESPN, Oba versus Brock.
Main event of the weekend.
All right. All right. Wait for this one.
Woo! My
Brock-
goodness. They
Brock
gave him a
Lesnar.
microphone on Monday. Oh my God, that man
Yeah.
cut a promo. I knew he could, I knew he would, but golly.
Yeah, that
We
was
can be
good.
excited all we want about Oba.
Brock.
This is
Lesnar.
on ESPN. Brock is winning.
Brock
Brock-
is winning. Easy.
Yeah, Brock's winning. Brock's winning.
Brock
Is Brock winning clean?
He better lose.
Yes.
He better lose.
I'm going against a grain. I'm going over.
Nope.
I hope you're
Hey,
right.
I hope
sometimes
you're
you
right,
do.
but it's Brock, bro.
Yeah, I hope you're
Bro.
right, but
It's,
Brock is
listen,
winning.
it's not gonna be no Kofi squash, right? But it's
Better not
on
be.
ESPN, and
Oh,
if they did what they did with Kofi against Brock on Fox, Brock is winning on ESPN, bro.
You have
Brother,
so
Brock
much going
squashed
for you
Oba.
to come out of this. And if your argument is about Gunther taking him out and retiring him, you still get to that in an even better situation because now Lesnar's coming out of WrestleMania on a losing streak. It's not necessarily a losing streak, but he lost a big high profile match. He's not feeling the same, and now you got a killer coming after you. You feel me? I feel like that story resonates better, and I think that if Oba wins this match, you've got a megastar in your hand already. You know, no shade to LA Knight, but I mean, you got a megastar right
All the
here.
shade to L.
But I
just
also,
push him to the moon, man.
but I
Listen.
also feel like you could push over to the moon even with the loss, though. You know,
That's what they're gonna do.
That's
I
what
mean,
that's what
listen,
they do all the time. But I think
I
it's
mean-
time to usher in a new generation. Like for real,
It
this
is.
would be a defining statement, defining moment in wrestling culture. Period. This needs to
Yes.
be done. And if they miss out on this,
They will.
I don't.
They will. They. I mean, y'all killing
I'm
me.
telling you, they're not about to send Brock to Gunther on the L. They got because they want Gunther to be, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
top of the top. So they're not sending Brock to Gunther right now. They go push Gunther first, then Oba.
Yeah.
Then after Gunther beats Brock, Oba comes out to Gunther. Watch.
Yeah.
That's how you do that.
You
That's
gotta-
what they
you
do.
I think what you could do is I think you could have I still want Javon to win the ladder match, but you could have Penta retain, right? Because if anybody else other than Penta wins that match, then they're going to hold on to that title for a while, you would assume. But if Penta retained, Oba comes out of his match, he wins. Oba goes after the Intercontinental Champion. He builds up a reign exactly like Gunther.
Yeah, they're not doing that.
No.
I'm telling you, right?
They put so much stock in Gunther. I don't think they run that route.
Yeah, they're not doing it. I'm telling you. Hey, I hear you, Dark, but they're not doing it.
My man is too main event to be going for the IC title, bro. I'm
Right.
sorry. He's too main event to go for the IC title.
If he beats Brock and goes IC, that would be interesting. Very, very interesting call.
That's like Kofi going back for the tag after losing the title.
And he did.
And
did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
and did not get a and listen, justice for Kofi, bro. Like no rematch.
and Xavier, he beat Roman, ain't get nothing for it.
But
Oh,
Kofi
he
had,
got
but
the
Kofi,
crown,
but
yeah.
Kofi
Oba better win this for the
Kofi was
ancestors. That's all I'm
For
saying.
everybody, for Omos, Rock, New Day, everybody, man. You got to
He
win for
better-
everybody,
he better
dog.
do Raheem as well. Then shoot.
Dude, if I was WWE, I would have Oba beat him in 10 seconds. Bell rings, beats him like that. I would have them squash Brock.
I'd love that.
And there's ways you can build up Brock with him losing still, because you can have Paul turn on Brock and join with Gunther. I mean, there you go.
We're talking about
And
Brock. We're not talking about MJF, man.
I didn't want to go there.
I mean,
I did.
but he's not. I get your point, but that's one way to make Oba just look like. I mean,
Yeah.
goodness gracious.
I mean, Oba, I feel like Oba's gonna. I feel like they're gonna go that Oba's gonna be money. Oba's gonna do everything right, and then they're gonna have the typical Oba does the rookie mistake, and then Brock takes advantage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like.
And I would push too. If Oba loses, I don't think that hurts him drastically.
It depends on how he lose.
Depends on
goes-
how he
depends on
moves.
the
that
execution.
as well. Yeah, and it goes by what they do next with him. So I do think Brock wins though.
All I know is I will punch a monitor. Oba will lose by like a freaking roll up, bro.
If he lose like MJF lost last night, I swear
Bell
to
rings.
God.
Bell rings at 5. It's over. There you go. Kofi
Okay.
style.
This should be an easy one. Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams.
Whoop
Trick.
that trick.
Mr. Whoop.
Trick.
Whoop that
Absolutely. Yeah,
Trick.
yeah.
Trick
Mello
man.
Mello should be in this match though.
Agreed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mello,
Agreed.
Absolutely.
but Trick, yeah.
Trick should
This-
win
yeah.
that one for the ancestors too.
Trick shot,
No.
1, 2,
And-
3. What do you mean? Ginger's never mind. Trick
And then-
shot, 1, 2,
and
3.
Sammy-
That's why I was waiting on somebody to catch that.
And Sammy need to go heel too. Shit.
Sammy definitely. Well, yes, definitely.
I actually think that Tony, I think that your recommendation of a squash match, I think that would fit this one perfectly. Especially if
Really?
Trick
Mhm.
comes out, knocks him out, takes the title, and just goes,
The crowd would go
ruining
crazy.
his moment. I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
That would, and then you could pivot Sammy right into a full heel. Full
Huh.
heel.
Okay. So we all got Trick on that one. All right.
Mhm.
We know who winning this one too because they spoiled it. The Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
Terrible call.
Why would you spoil that?
Terrible. Terrible.
You know
call.
what? After I saw that graphic, I just remembered watching him on Cody's podcast where he said that he hated.
Yep.
Finn specifically said he hated when that was happening because when he put his paint on, it was to get himself amped up and hyped up for the match. It was never a character for him. It was like what's that movie with Mel Gibson?
Braveheart.
It was like Braveheart for him. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, they just announced it like 2-3 weeks
Yeah.
out. I was like,
I
oh
mean,
my
All
god.
they had to do was allow us to get that surprise pop, man. I feel like that sets a tone for the event, and it just would have been
Yeah.
great, man. Like, but WWE doesn't like us to have nice things. I would have popped. I would never have expected the Demon to be what Finn resorts to for Dom. So going
Right.
that far,
Yeah.
just I would have popped, and I don't think I'm gonna pop for anything at Mania this year, but I would have popped for that.
Yeah.
That would have severely caught me off guard.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He said
Same.
then pivot to Sammy release. That's Big Cat trying to get Sammy fired. Demon will take it.
Yeah.
Mark says the Demon is that good.
What?
Fall short every time.
He's talking about one match with
What the hell?
Roman.
In the whole history
He's
of
talking about
WWE.
one match with Roman in a turnbuckle. Are you mad?
I mean, he did
Are you
lose the
mad?
edge too.
No, he lost to Samoa Joe.
Yeah,
And
come
Demon.
on. But
And
that's
then,
the thing.
Joe
Joe
Demon,
elevated
Demon
to
lost
that
the
title.
edge. He lost to Joe. He lost to
Hell
Roman.
in the Cell, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was there. Yes, I was there for that. I was
What is-
pissed off.
It's Edge, Samoa Joe, and Roman.
Come on.
That's
I'm
it.
just saying. But people gonna say like, "What have you done for me lately?" And then you look up the win loss. It looks kind of crazy. It looks kind of crazy.
It looks
Every
real.
time is a stretch. But if you go by what has he done for me lately, and you look at the past like 5 matches that the Demon has had, he's like 2 and 3. So
What have you done for me lately? What have you done ever?
Yeah,
Like, shut
I'm just,
up.
I'm just saying.
I
I
get
can see
you.
the logic. I see the
get
logic.
it, but man,
I'm not helping y'all no more, chat. Y'all,
Yeah,
know,
well,
Ryan,
I'm not getting my
listen,
ass whooped for y'all.
Daniel Bryan was right,
I'm
bro.
sure
That's
there's
right.
something. What you talking about?
I'm not doing.
Daniel
not
Bryan
doing
was
it.
WWE Women's Championship match: Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley.
You know they're giving it to Rhea, man.
Nope, I got
Nope.
Jade.
I
I
think
got
they're gonna keep. I want Jade to win.
They
this-
better keep
this
it
is
on
gonna be
Jade.
Jade's
Get Rhea
biggest
out of here, bro.
career. Jade is winning.
Yes, she got a new faction and everything. Jade is.
Jade is winning.
I
She
think
better.
Rhea wins because of Io, and I think Bianca returns to help
Ooh.
to even the sides up.
That's the only way I'll be happy about. You know what? Jade wins. Bianca returns after Jade wins.
Yes,
I'm okay with
I'm with
that.
that.
I would like that. I would
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I'm with that. I think that could happen.
I got Rhea. I think Rhea wins.
Okay. So everybody except Tony got Jade.
Mhm.
Okay. Then the main event: CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns because of Pat McAfee.
Because of that tweet he put out?
Bro.
Because that tweet Pat put out?
Don't do that.
I'm
Don't
gonna turn the camera off.
I'm hollering. God.
Yo, not roll credits. That's crazy.
Just watch. Just watch.
That's crazy.
There's got to be a reason Punk's responding to Pat, and Pat responded to. He mentioned Punk first. It's gonna happen. Watch. It's gonna happen. Pat about to manage Randy and Roman.
Sunday
Pat is
and
about
they
to-
that'll ruin WrestleMania for me.
He's about to
actually
ruin
ruin
two
WrestleMania
main
for
event,
me.
both main event matches.
Yeah.
I got Roman, man. I'm not hearing that.
I got Roman, bro.
I need Roman to win, man.
I mean, I want
Roman
to win. If I swear to God, if I see Pat McAfee, I'm gonna crash out.
Roman because of Pat McAfee. Just watch. Just wait. Be ready to be pissed off.
Yikes, man.
I already got a headache, dog. I just. He said, "What tweet was you talking about? Roman's tweet when he cut that promo in the car? Was that Randy Orton in the front seat?
That's what people are saying.
It looked like it.
I didn't even pay attention to
Roman
that.
cut a
Roman was cooking, so I
promo.
didn't really pay
He
attention to
cooked
that.
him. He cooked Punk in that promo.
Finally, he spoke on things that everyone should have been spoken on.
Yo.
I'm so like anti
Yo.
CM Punk is not funny. So it was a great time to hear Roman speak on things that I've been saying for
Yeah,
years, bro.
yo.
Like Punk is actually the protected one. And a lot of people don't really like look at it that way, but I've always felt that way. So I'm happy. I wish that was on Raw. You know, he dropped a couple F-bombs, whatever. But I wish that energy was on Raw. But everything that Roman said to me, chef's kiss.
So I still haven't seen the last promo on Raw because I was out. They started the opposite direction. They started saying they respect each other and all that.
Yes.
Yeah. Punk
Huh.
said that he wished that he was born into a family like Roman, and that he wished he was born into a dynasty, and that he was jealous that he's had so many opportunities given to him in his career. And then Roman was just like, I'm jealous of the relationship that you have with these fans and that you were gone for 10 years and they were still cheering your name. He's like, I wish that would happen to me when I'm gone. I wish that happened. So they just both said that they
And then he turned around and cut
envied
the
each other.
promo in the car.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it
because
started.
Punk had an interview. Punk had an interview
Yeah.
during the week, and Roman saw the interview, and then he responded to what Punk was saying.
Yeah.
Basically saying, keep my name out your fucking mouth. Is
Yeah.
what Roman basically said to Punk.
Yeah, because Punk kept calling him a part-timer adjacent. So Roman took offense to that.
I mean, he is a part-timer. The same thing that he said about John Cena. You a fake ass part-timer bitch. You the same now, Roman. But the difference is you ain't getting no movie roles right now.
Right.
No disrespect, because I'm cheering.
That's crazy.
But
Hey, he's in Street Fighter, bro.
He's a
Watch out.
Kuma, bro.
Watch
true.
out. New
He's
trailer
a
came out
Kuma,
today,
bro.
bro. Come
They
on
was
now.
making it seem like Roman was just finna. Okay, time out. Let's watch the movie first and see how long his part is, because Roman has been in
short.
movies, and it's been 35-40 seconds of Roman making his.
It's gonna nothing groundbreaking. Akuma doesn't really talk, so I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Let's watch the movie first.
See, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to set up WrestleMania 43, and Roman gonna be pissed off that that Cody got more of a role than he did in Street Fighter. I see what you're doing.
And then The Rock is gonna come back. It's gonna be a triple threat.
Oh God.
There you go. There you go. There you
chills.
Wasn't Roman in Moana? I don't know. Was he? Maybe.
No. He was in
Fast and
Fast and
Furious.
Furious movie.
go. And how long was that part?
Ooh, wow, that long.
2 minutes, man.
This is that long.
He literally did the spear when The Rock did the rock bomb. They said, "Oh, and that was it."
That's it, man.
They made a big deal on WWE for that. And then he was in what's the movie with Eddie Murphy and Keke Palmer? He had like
Oh,
30
I seen
scenes in that
that.
movie.
I seen that clip. Yeah,
Oh man, he was a Z-Bro, dude.
he is
Oh,
Z-Bro.
Z-Bro, man.
That's the real headline of WrestleMania, the
He
clash
ain't
of
on
the
the screen,
Z-Bros.
though.
Yeah, the downfall of the Z-Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah, he not on the screen though. He say then, and Pat McAfee's gonna be with The Rock, probably so. Stephen A. Smith is gonna be, on the other corner. Yeah, and then Jason Whitlock is gonna be in the other corner.
Pat McAfee might not show up for this main event. I think
Hope it's
Travis
so
Scott
petty.
will show up instead. So
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
He's
John
Gilbert
Cena's.
turn.
Yeah, we know John Cena's hosted. They can't even let the man stay retired for 5 months, and they already bringing him back to help
Crazy.
sell tickets.
Crazy.
So, but there it is. That is the WrestleMania predictions right there. I will be clipping these, so when the matches happen, we'll see who got the most prediction right on this. Darby Allin, new AEW champion, real quick. Do you like it? How you feel about it? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you mine. I didn't like it happening. I appreciate what Tony is trying to do. I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the shock value of it, because we don't see that really too much in wrestling anymore. I just don't like that MJF got squashed, and I don't like the fact he lost the title right now, because he's been the guy bringing a ratings up. He's been a guy bringing a tickets back. He's in the best shape of his life. He's been cooking these interviews, and he's just killing it. I know he probably most likely get it back soon, whatever, but I just didn't like it.
I just think that this is because realistically speaking, we have until like August until All In. So MJF needs a very elongated storyline, and this is going to give him that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that Darby's going to keep the title long. I think what will happen is that the title's going to switch hands again at Double or Nothing, and then that'll lead to another match for them, probably a coffin match at the next show after Double or Nothing, whatever that is. I don't know exactly what the next pay-per-view would be after that, but and by the time all of this is over, MJF will still have the title, and you will still be able to have that match between either or between Ospreay probably at All In. So, but they need to get through the Owen. They need to get through all of this other stuff. But as of a feel-good moment, this was really good for Darby. But I can see exactly where you're coming from, Dope, where, just kind of seems out of nowhere. And, MJF has been doing his thing.
I'm not trying to hit nothing about no losing focus, dog.
Can I get mine
Man
off
in
real
the
quick
nuts.
for the one time?
Go ahead.
Sure.
I'm extremely pissed from every which angle. And I hate to be the tribalism guy, but I gotta be honest. AEW has been cooking WWE for months, maybe even a year at this point, and you choose now on the road. Speaking of, it's never been a promotion that has been cooking WWE on the road to WrestleMania, let alone WrestleMania week. And you choose to do this now when everyone has eyes on WWE and their terrible and their terrible booking decisions. You choose now to go shock value. Like I get it, but I feel like the juice ain't worth the squeeze. This is not the time for that. Like, besides MJF being my guy, like you guys have said, he's been the guy. He's killing the interviews. He's doing everything right in the ring. Looks good. Sounds good. Ratings are through the roof. You got all these amazing talents. And yes, maybe Darby will go on to put on okay matches, and we'll get to a point where we get back to MJF and the top guys. But when I think about it, I'm like, MJF didn't have the title long enough, and I feel like he deserved a longer title reign. This is bad execution, bad timing. The squash was bull. I'm not a fan of it at all. Shout out to Darby and I guess his couple of fans, but I don't think this was the time or the place to get it done, man. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of it at all.
And how the hell did MJF not know that the match was happening when it was announced Sunday?
So
Because
no. So what happened was MJF had his match with Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
He said he was preparing the whole time, and so he didn't know that Andrade, because he had hired the Don Callis family in order to fight and make sure that Darby didn't get a number one title shot. But Darby won, and he went out for his match, didn't watch anything before the show. And Renee tried to interview him after the show to let him know he was having a match on Wednesday against Darby for the title, and he told Renee to fuck off and didn't even hear a word that she had to say. Then he got there, and then Renee was still trying to tell him that he had a title match, and eventually did. and they were going to start the show off with the title match. And he's just like, no, we can't do that. And Tony Khan agreed with him and said, I'll give you an hour and 30 minutes to get ready. So then that's how that started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like it.
The thing is, you have him beat who did he face on Sunday? Omega. Breaks out of the one wing angle, made a whole big deal about it. Pay-per-view before that has a fucking death match with Hangman. Gets through that.
Go ahead.
Right? And then you have him losing a squash match against Darby. It just didn't make sense. And the timing of it, like Sho said, to me, it just tries to be, I don't want to say this because I feel like AEW's kind of being petty. They're trying to take over the week of WrestleMania by having Darby win. I don't feel like they did it out of, oh, this because he deserves it. They did it out of, let's take some steam away from WWE. And it just didn't look right to me, in my honest opinion. Should have been at a bigger event. Should have been at a pay-per-view. And why have him hold it for 1 month? That makes it work even worse, in my opinion. And I feel like AEW is also getting the pass, and I don't like to pay like sides here. But if this happened on the other side, I mean, shit would hit the fan because he's only going to hold it for this certain a long time.
But it did happen on the other hand, though.
When was that?
I mean, it's Mankind.
I compared this to, I mean, it might be a reach, but I compared this to the week that McFoley won the title against the Rock.
I get that, but I'm talking about.
Yeah,
but he was never supposed to be.
But I'm talking about recent,
right.
like
he didn't hold it for that long
now.
afterwards.
The thing is too, because AEW's been on such a stride, they have fallen back into reactionary tactics, and they don't have to do that.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do that.
It felt like a desperate move when they didn't need to do a desperate move. When they've been doing
I feel like Tony saw opportunity to, hey, it's WrestleMania week. You might call it desperate. I feel like he was looking at it as, let me kind of get that attention on my product right now. Let me have it to the point where Busted Open is talking about me, Thursday morning in Vegas versus talking about WrestleMania, which they did. They talked about AEW this morning versus talking about.
Yeah, but it's not going to happen.
Like you didn't need it because you had a solid dynasty that happened.
Right.
I
think it's beyond a great show from what I heard.
I think it's beyond that even though, because I mean, from I would say the past like few weeks, AEW has gotten good reps from a lot of people in the wrestling industry. The Tony Hitchcock show and then a couple of other indie shows that were happening WrestleMania weekend were getting canceled because of TNA people having to pull out. Mm-hmm. So Tony offered a lot of his talent to go and just fill up those spots just for the fans and stuff that were there. So he's been getting a lot of goodwill on a lot of different people. And I think this was just I definitely think that this had something to do with it being WrestleMania week. I won't deny that at all. I think this was a further PR move of giving one of your originals and one of the fan favorites the title the same week also. Yeah, so just building more,
Yeah, I really feel like he tried to go for that Mick Foley Mankind type of moment, this week and trying to get that, that shock value and trying to have everybody talking and buzzing about that, while also being engulfed in the whole WrestleMania week. But I think it was a bad move.
I do too. And AEW is going to get mentioned regardless because people are going to compare WrestleMania to Dynasty.
The Dynasty. Yeah.
So it's going to they're going to get talked about regardless if Darby won the title or not. It just, and it's funny because even their beloved Meltzer is like, I don't see how this is. He says he's not even a top 4 guy in AEW. And that it's a desperate maneuver. For whatever reason they're doing it, to have him hold it for a month.
Yeah, he's not a top 4 guy right now.
No.
Because when you think about Swerve, wherever he is, and Hangman, and then MJ, which this is another reason I love MJF, because everybody was going after this heel champion who was such an asshole to everybody, but he could back it up in the ring. Mm-hmm. Like he would talk on the mic, and he'll kill you on the mic being a jerk, but you get in the ring, they be like, yeah, I'm gonna put you in this match. And he be like, all right. Well, he don't say all right, but he gets scared, and then overall he comes out winning. Like I'm sorry.
I just think even on top of that, it was just that like he was going everywhere defending that title. like
Yeah.
going to different indie promotions, defending that title, still like sticking to that character like he always has, and literally being that top guy that AEW needs to thrive and and prosper. But
You know what I love about Big Cat? He said MJF, Swerve, Hangman, Omega didn't even mention Mox and Will. They have so many people in the main event scene, like high caliber, that can actually win it. It's crazy. So to me, Darby might not even be top 10 if we think about it too much. But I don't want to do that because I got to dip out, man. I'm not gonna lie, I got to get to work.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man. Shout out to let them know
for having me.
again.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me. Okay, I'm Showtime 2 Wavy. You can find me on all socials at Showtime 2 Wavy. That's the number 2, not TOO. I've had that happen, weirdly enough. But yeah, man, thank y'all for having me. And shout out to the whole Budget Cut crew, Tone, Push, Dart, Dope. Thank y'all. Until next time, man.
Yeah, there it is. My guy, Showtime 2 Wavy. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Oh yeah, man. Just I don't know, man. I didn't like it at all. And then I feel like this is going to diminish. Like if the plan is to have Ospreay win in London, I feel like this having MJF lose, win the title back, then lose right again. I feel like that's going to diminish some of that, that of Ospreay winning.
It depends. It depends on whether they go along with the story that I'm thinking that's going to happen. Because if they have MJF win the title back and then beat Darby in a coffin match, then the story going into All In against Ospreay is the fact that he's gone against every single wrestler and won his title matches when they matter. In the other person's match, in the other person's hometown, it didn't matter. He won. You know what I'm saying?
And Dynamite J, yes, he's one of the main pillars, but let's be honest, he's probably third best.
No. Hold on.
No.
Let me give you this. Sammy Guevara was one of the main pillars as well.
Yes.
Boy is one of the main pillars as well. So, are they main events? Dynamite J?
I'm more intrigued to watch
Jungle
Jungle Boy over Darby Allin, personally.
Because all Darby Allin is plunder.
Yeah,
it's all plunder matches. Now, granted, I don't think Darby's a horrible wrestler, but what does his matches consist of? 90% of him getting his ass whipped, and then he comes back and wins. That's like basically every time he has a match. With Andrade, I thought the match with Andrade wasn't bad, but it was the same thing. He gets his ass whooped, and then he comes back and wins. I just don't like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
I think it's just all a matter of preference,
True. At
the end of the day,
Dynamite seems to love it. He says we're running over.
It's not that I don't hate the grind. I
feel like he missed the opportunity when he first came back.
I just also feel that he's just mad one dimensional, man. That's what it is. He's dimensional. He's one dimensional, bro. Like if it's not a coffin type of match, if it's not some real daredevil type of stuff, he hasn't really had the chance to really be as versatile that we've seen other performers been. That's the thing. He's just always been this babyface, death defying. I'm gonna put my body on the line, get hit by a bus, and go count Mount Everest, and then come down and ask for a title shot, and then go into a coffin, come out the coffin, come back into the coffin. I'm sorry, I need something now. I need more. You've been doing this since 2019, my guy. Right?
Yeah.
I'm tired of the skateboard. I can go watch the X Games if I want to. That's what I'm saying. Show me something else.
And Push, if you see his match with Andrade, where there was no plunder, no weapons, it was a good match. I actually thought the match was good.
He was in the seat too.
But he relies a lot of his matches rely on those type of matches though. And I just don't like how he comes back and immediately he goes after Moxley. And then he goes after Gabe Kidd. They should have established he's going for the title right when he came back.
He said he was going to take out the Death Riders, and that never happened.
Yeah.
He beat Moxley. He didn't take him out, but he beat Moxley.
I think that was more of a battle of endurance, if anything.
Yeah, they are literally the same group that they've been since Hangman beat them, and since Darby supposedly took them.
They might be even stronger now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, it defeats the whole purpose then of what All In was. That hell of a moment. That was a great moment. Darby coming out the ceiling, Hangman hanging this man over the rope, and he was back on Dynamite in the 6-man tag match the next Wednesday. And they was following the rules after that match. They were following the rules in the tag match after what they just did to each other.
And that's why it frustrates me, because it's like you have all this other talent that you can use. You can take somebody who's been through that type of hell in a match and let them chill for a little bit of time. Make a storyline like seem like it was realistic.
Yeah. I feel like they missed the opportunity with him. I feel like you had to kind of build him up a little more before you did that to MJF. Because I feel like he was super hot when he first came back, and he was making this, clear declaration, I'm gonna take out the Death Riders and yada yada. And you kind of pivot him, and it's just like, why did you pivot him? And then now all of a sudden he's in the title match. So it is what it is, though. He said, I'm gonna let it cook. We ain't got no choice but to let it cook. If it cooks, that's the problem, though. Dynamite, they'll do something good and set up something, and they never follow up with it. All of their pay-per-views be cooking. Dark, how many times I got on here with you and said, damn, man, they got so many storylines they could do from this last pay-per-view. I was so hyped after All In, bro. Was like, this can happen, this can happen, this can happen. They didn't do none of it. It was 6-man tag matches. It was just random. Like, come on, bro.
Oh, and I feel like that's always been a recurring thing with AEW.
100%, Adam.
They'll have amazing.
Yeah, that's how you get the title.
Yeah, like they have amazing like pay-per-views. Like, I think I can't think of an AEW pay-per-view that I guess like was like mid. They always had like.
I didn't like the last Forbidden Door.
I don't really count.
I didn't like that one.
I don't really count.
Probably the worst one out of the whole, out of everyone.
When I think about AEW pay-per-views, I think about like the Full Gears, the Revolutions, the Double or Nothings, the All Ins. Like the Dynasty. So Forbidden Door, I don't really count that one.
Yeah,
but like they always usually cook, and then it's like after that, it's like, all right, back to business as usual. Just like, I feel like they got like a Tumblr with just wheels and names. They just pick out people. Hey, you're gonna be wrestling tonight.
Yeah,
that's how it kind of felt last night when you have Ciampa versus Desmond and Xavier. It was just a random match with nothing really
going
behind
after
it.
the title now.
Now, well, Ciampa did mention after the match, I'm going for the title, but it was just like, why are these two guys wrestling each other? It was just a random match put together, kind of like what Push said.
Yeah, real quick, shout out to Ciampa though, man. Going to AEW, that was the best move for him, and it's just he's back to being Ciampa, putting on killing matches while Johnny Gargano is out here, planking. So yeah, shout out to Ciampa for that. I'm glad he did that. I hate the fact that he won the title and then it was gone 2 weeks later, TNT title. So I don't like that. No, you know what? Jay Cross, Ciampa don't even want that. Ciampa was on a podcast recently. I can't remember who podcast it was, but I watched it because it randomly popped up on YouTube. And he was like, people think me and Johnny were just glued at the hip in the indies. He said, dude, we met in NXT. They put us together and we told this story. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I don't want to forever be glued to Johnny. He's like, I love Johnny, but I don't want to forever be glued to him. So that's why he's in AEW. Don't bring in Johnny.
Yeah, no.
Damn, my seat. But anything else on wrestling?
No, I'm good with that.
Congratulations, Darby Allin.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, congrats, bro. Yeah.
We like, like I said, we ain't trying to discredit the win, but
we don't hate it. Yeah.
Is there an indie show that you all are looking forward to this weekend?
That spring break show. I'm actually looking forward to Joey Janela and Brody Lee Jr.
Brody Lee Jr.
Oh yeah,
that actually is the most interesting thing outside of any big major wrestling show this week that I want to see.
Isn't that tomorrow night?
I believe
so. House of
and
Glory,
Jurassic
show.
Express getting back together.
When is Bloodsport? Is that tomorrow?
I think Bloodsport is tomorrorow.
That's what I'm looking forward to. I want to see Natty versus Shayna.
Shayna. Yeah.
That's it. Adam says, "Who's next to leave WWE for AEW?" I don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even care to know, honestly. Real Dark. This was an episode. This was something I wanted to do with you a while. I just keep forgetting. What is the most random dream match that you could think of? Maybe 2 or 3 of them. That it's a dream match to you, and it would cook, but nobody else would really think about it.
Man.
Think of the most random matches that you put together, and they would just absolutely cook. You too, Tom.
Probably Javon Evans and like this is gonna be a crazy dream match because I don't think he's alive anymore. But Javon Evans and Hayabusa, I think that match would be crazy, and I would love it personally watching it. But I don't think nobody else would really be about that or really know who Hayabusa really was. So.
Seth and Omega is a match everybody talk about.
Everybody talks about Seth and Omega, man.
Yeah,
something that nobody else would think about, but if you put them together, you'd be like, "Oh, they would cook." I had a few. Now my mind just went blank. Damn it!
Give me Javon and Kevin Knight.
I mean that would cook.
I about to say, I think somebody might have said that.
Damn.
Give me Leon Slater and Wes Lee in the NXT ring. Black and gold.
Oh, black and gold.
Man, give me Wesley versus Ricky Sosa right now, man.
Oh my god.
I don't know if that's. I don't know how much they would cook right now. I got to watch a little more of Ricky in the ring.
Ricky's nice. He's gonna be working a lot this weekend too, because he's at GCW. He's at Hog Wrestling. He's doing a lot this weekend.
Oh, you know what would be an interesting match? Leon Slater and Bobby Lashley. I think that would be pretty good.
That would the David versus Goliath type
deal, yeah.
Huh.
I mean, are we just talking wrestlers of any time? Doesn't matter.
Well, I was trying to keep.
I mean, trying to
keep it to today's wrestlers, like.
Okay. Because I don't know if it ever happened. I doubt it has, but I would definitely would have went Shelton X Benjamin versus Jushin Thunder Liger.
That would cook.
Shelton Benjamin versus Riddle in the AEW ring.
Ooh, Shelton Benjamin, man.
If the ring matters, if it's in the AEW ring, they cook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What the Dynamite J?
Santana versus what's Santana? What the fuck?
You talking about Joel Santana versus Gunther?
She must be, you know. Now, if you had Mike Santana versus Pete Dunne, then you got something.
Oh my lord!
Oh,
kill each other.
Mike Santana versus Pete Dunne, I think would blow the roof off for real.
Gunther versus Walter, that'd be a good match.
That'd be an interesting one for sure.
If that's the case, then shoot, let me get LA Knight versus Eli Drake then.
Hey. And Ludwig versus El Grande Americano.
That's a good one. Brock Lesnar versus Ken Shamrock.
Oh,
that would cook. That would cook.
Yeah, that would be nasty.
Yeah.
I want to see Dragunov versus Mark Briscoe.
That would be insane. That would be crazy. Put them in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Too.
Yeah,
I want to see them go the distance because they all want to kill each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be nuts.
Yeah.
Man, I had so many when I was asking you, dog. They all just went away, bro.
Yeah.
That's the reason I brought it up, because I had them in my head and they just went away. I don't know.
Give me Rollins. Give me Rollins Fletcher.
Oh,
that would be nasty. Oh my lord. Oh my god.
Because ain't nobody really talking about that as a dream. So yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a real good one. Oh, Rollins Fletcher would cook for real.
That would be
I
nice.
had Fletcher versus somebody. I just can't remember who it was. I think it was Randy. I can't remember, honestly.
Or
You
give me
know,
a Rollins
Rom-
swerve. Rollins swerve. I mean, that
Oh.
was good too.
I want to see
Invisible-
Roman and MJF.
Who
I think
wrote
that match would be interesting.
Who wrote Invisible Man versus Invisible Stan? That already happened. That already happened, and that was an epic
I
match.
won.
That was not a bad match.
It was a really good match.
Yeah.
Um,
It wasn't better than it wasn't better than Kenny Omega versus the Broomstick.
Oh, it was. It was.
oh,
I'm sorry, Kenny Omega versus the Blow Up Doll.
yeah, Yoshihiko.
You might have got me there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't think of no more right now. So, man, real quick, if y'all want to stay dark and push for the real NBA predictions, we just gonna run through them real quick since we got the things going on right now. If not, it's cool. But 5 minutes, Tony. Well, I guess we got to figure out the Suns and the Warriors, right? Thunder versus the AC. Who's going to win between the Suns and the Warriors, and who's going to make it into the playoffs versus the Thunder? Who you got?
I'll go Warriors. I think they make it and they lose to the Thunder.
I agree. Push, you got some on this?
Go to State and OKC in like 5.
Dart.
Oh, I have nothing to add. I might have to hop out of this.
Say the Warriors.
Respect the honesty there. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Lakers versus Rockets. 4th seat versus 5. I don't know if Luke, what's his name. I don't think Austin is back.
I don't think Reeves is playing.
And Luka's out too, right? Like Luka's done for the season, right?
Nah, he'll be back. It just depends on how far.
I'm gonna go Houston in 5.
I'm still taking the Lakers.
I might take the Lakers. I'll take the Lakers.
I'm still taking the Lakers, no matter if Luka comes back or not. Nuggets and the Timberwolves. Ooh, rematch from a couple of years ago when Minnesota put belt to A.
I'm hoping it's Minnesota, but it's gonna be Denver.
You sure?
I'm gonna go Minnesota.
I got Denver.
I'll go Minnesota. I wouldn't be surprised. Wait, is it first round? Is it it's still 7-game series, right? They ain't do that. Yeah. That I could see probably go 7.
I do see a lot of people sleeping on Timberwolves, thinking Denver's gonna win easily. I don't think that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
Denver might be coming for revenge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still take Minnesota. Another upset, Minnesota. Spurs and Trailblazers. I got the Spurs all day.
Spurs, baby. Yeah. Sweep.
Yeah.
The Magic versus the Hornets for the 8th seed. Who y'all got winning that game?
Charlotte.
Yeah, they got a lot of issues over there in Orlando right now.
Yeah.
They don't even want the coach to be there.
Yeah.
He said, I want Minnesota with Denver in 6. Portland Trailblazers, nah, get out of here. They're done.
Yeah. Fun fact about the Blazers and the Spurs series. Spurs swept them all year. Wemby played none of those games.
See.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a sweep. Easily.
I got Charlotte winning, and I would love to see the Pistons versus the Hornets, and I got the Pistons winning that series.
I think it's going to be a tough matchup, but I do think Pistons win.
Yeah, I got Charlotte winning, and then I'll take Detroit. Detroit probably in 6.
It's dope to see Detroit and Charlotte back in the playoffs, though. I will say that. Cavaliers and Raptors. Ooh.
Cavs.
They playoff Harden versus Brandon Ingram and
don't forget Donovan Mitchell too.
Yeah,
and Mobley
and Mobley. Yeah, I'm going Cleveland.
I mean Cleveland. They always Donovan Mitchell and James Harden always lose in playoffs. So
that's true.
But I'm taking Cleveland as well. They're losing the second round. Knicks versus Hawks.
I'm gonna go upset. I think Hawks.
Mm,
I got the Knicks.
I'm going with the Knicks.
I got the Knicks.
Yeah.
Celtics at 76ers. There you go, Dart. Celtics
okay,
at
yeah.
76ers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, of course, yeah. Celtics all day.
Oh, Celtics.
Yeah, Boston. Easy.
There's no Embiid for the first couple games. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
go Celtics.
Boston.
All right. Well, yeah, there it is, Jay Cross. Sorry. We all got Boston. Of course, you going to say
Right
six.
choice, guys. I'm proud of y'all.
Yeah. I mean, it's just for that series. I'll take Boston, you know.
Right.
Next series, we'll talk. We'll talk. But appreciate it. That's it, man. For the day, we threw in a little NBA there at the end since we didn't get to do our sports podcast this week. So we got it all out the way, man. Shout out to everybody coming through. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Appreciate you leaving comments. Appreciate you hitting the like button if you're on the blue app. I'm not the blue app, the red app. Once again, before we get off, let them know where they can find you. Push.
You can find me Push Play the DJ, all social media platforms, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all Push Play the DJ. You can find me there.
All right, Tony.
Yeah, same. Just on Twitter and TikTok mainly. I'm sorry, Twitch and TikTok mainly. We are on Twitter as well. All the same names. We'll be live tomorrow and this weekend. So if y'all are lonely and want to hang out with people, we'll be live. For that
3
hour snooze down.
You have fun with that, sir. You know I hop on that every chance I get, so I'll be over there. Dart.
You can find me here on Twitch and on Twitter. Just M Darkness instead of MT Darkness. But yeah, that's about it.
That is dopecontent.com, just like on the screen with the K. Stay up to date. WNBA is real hot right now, and they've been keeping me busy. So WNBA stuff is going on right now. NFL stuff every now and then. I really didn't do too many Mavs videos this year because they kind of pissed me off in more ways than one. But yeah, sports podcast with Tony. We pop in every now and then after football season. Football season, we go strong. Wrestling every now and then with Dark. You know, when our schedules match, we come back with that. And I need to get pushed. I need push to get my GM mode for the new 2K, so I can go ahead and put BTA on him this year. And, you know, he went with Big Willie last year. I let him make it, but you know, I'm gonna have to put BTA on both of them this year.
I mean, if you got it, then we can run it on Parsec. If you got it on PC,
I got it on Xbox this year.
Oh well, then you know you keep saving yourself. You keep saving yourself from that ass whooping. Then
the reason I got it on Xbox this year was one, I still can't get them fucking mods to work. Outside, I can do the music, but the arenas, I do everything step by step, bro. It even shows up in the directory that the arena is there, but once I load the game, it never shows up.
Now, is it the same way like how it used to be like on the previous years?
No, they switched to this thing called Cake View, which is easier, but it's not Cake View.
Cake Tools?
No, Tribune.
Oh yeah, then I don't know,
but it's easier. Like to follow the instructions is so much easier. That's what, but it don't work. Like I don't know. So I just like, and then what's the status? Himself told me to get it on Xbox this year.
Oh, really?
I asked him. I was like, "Hey, man, I know you do a lot of creations. What should I be on?" I told him that I can't get mods to work, and he was like, "Well, as far as community creations and what I'm doing and what Marty's going to be doing, Xbox." So I said, "Okay, well, Xbox it is," which I can't stand because when I do a creative play, like I got Osprey and Swerve, I can't put their real music. But outside of that, community creations is killing PC. CC was trash last year.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I mean, they 2K is. I'm not gonna go another rant. I'm sorry. That's fucking stupid, man. But thank y'all for watching, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tapping in on this channel, on Push channel, on Dark's channel. Tony, are you live?
Not tonight, no.
I just clicked live for a raid and it shows WWE Raw Watch Along and it has live.
Yeah, we ain't live. At least I don't think I am.
Yeah, let me refresh. Hold on, man. I'm gonna refresh this because I definitely clicked it and it said Get the Tables was live. I think we're gonna end up raiding. I think if Big Willie is actually live, I'm gonna raid him.
I don't think
it might just be my computer. I don't know.
Yeah, Big Willie. I think Big Willie's out of town.
Dave is live. Okay.
Is Dave live? Yeah, for TNA.
Why is this?
Yeah.
Okay, let me hit following again and make sure I get my followers. Boss man, I ain't seen that name in so long. Yeah, I ain't even know he was still following this guy.
What's Dave's channel?
Huh?
What's Dave's channel? Is it
David, Detroit sports fan 24/7. It's freaking long as hell.
Oh my crap, man!
I was about to what?
He keeps changing his name, yo. He keeps changing his name. Con Man is playing 2K. He's already a big streamer. We don't need to raid him. So shout out to Con Man though. But he got the following. We trying to raid people, you know, that's trying to get it back up. All right, so we'll raid Dave.
I love that.
Let's see. Make sure this go through.
Yeah.
Dave's actually getting on camera now. That's okay, Dave.
Yep.
All right, so Twitch, y'all just got raided to Dave. As far as YouTube, man, I'm gonna play like 20 seconds of this outro video, and then we done. I'm not even gonna play this whole video. So it's just, you know, y'all be safe, man.
Say I'm the biggest, the largest.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.